Have you ever considered that you might have been deceived by a massive lie throughout your life, a lie you're completely unaware of? This lie doesn't originate from some external conspiracy or secret organization. It's right there in your chest, beating every second, deceiving you day after day in a way you've become so accustomed to it. Touch your left chest. Can you feel it? That rhythmic thumping. Your biology teacher told you it's your heart, a pump. A sophisticated biomechanical machine made of cardiac muscle, its sole mission being to deliver blood to every corner of your body. From birth to death, it's a tireless machine. A tool to sustain your life. Sounds reasonable, right? Science, give me 10 minutes, and I'll expose this. We've been fed this colossal lie our entire lives. You think your brain is the commander-in-chief of your body, right? All thoughts, decisions, and emotions originate there. Okay, let me ask you. Why, when you experience extreme love, immense sorrow, or profound emotion, do you instinctively clutch your chest instead of your head? Why do we say your heart is broken instead of your brain? Why is the most vicious curse, heartless and cruel, rather than brainless and stupid? We always unconsciously attribute our emotions to the heart. Now, with the help of science, did you know that? The electromagnetic field generated by your heart is the strongest in your entire body, more than 5,000 times stronger than the electromagnetic field of your brain. This field can expand to several meters around your body, forming a donut-shaped energy field. When you enter a room, before you even speak, your heart field is already exchanging messages with the heart fields of everyone in the room. This is why you sometimes feel an instant connection with a stranger, or feel an inexplicable aversion. That's not metaphysics, it's the language of your heart, an energy resonance that transcends logic. You think love is a chemical reaction of dopamine in the brain? Wrong. Love is a frequency. A universal language that can be directly decoded and broadcast by the heart. Your heart is not only beating, it is resonating, remembering, and even perceiving that invisible and inaudible energy field. The truth is that your heart is not just an organ. It is a zero-point energy node that we have collectively forgotten and sealed away by modern civilization. It may very well be an interstellar portal built into your body. A passage across time and space. You might say this is too far-fetched, simply a fantasy. Okay, let's talk about history. Among the tens of thousands of clay tablets unearthed on the Mesopotamian plain, some detail how a wise god named Anji created humankind. Most people consider this a myth. But what if we look at it from a different perspective, as an encrypted, man-made operating manual? One passage describing the creation process, when translated, implies that the Sumerian gods injected a high-frequency energy and vibration into the central part of the human chest, using it as a gateway to the cosmic information field. In other words, our ancestors already knew that true human awakening, the switch to divine wisdom, isn't within our logically rigorous and prejudiced world, but rather within the divine fire beating within my chest. The heart is the gateway for the soul to the universe. I call this gateway the zero-point organ. What is the zero-point organ? It's not a medical term, it's a term describing its function. It refers to the key node in the human body that can directly connect to higher dimensional consciousness in the quantum field and resonate directly with the infinitely possible energy ocean of the cosmic zero-point field. Let's examine the characteristics a zero-point organ should possess, and see if our heart perfectly meets all the conditions. First, it must have a powerful energy field. Does the heart meet this requirement? Absolutely. As mentioned earlier, its electromagnetic field is the strongest in the entire body, 5,000 times stronger than the brain's. Second, it must be able to store information, emotions, and energy independently of the brain. Does the heart meet this requirement? Absolutely. There's a phenomenon in the medical field that mainstream science hasn't been able to explain called cardiac memory. Numerous heart transplant cases show that patients who receive a heart suddenly inherit the donor's personality, hobbies, and even fragmented memories. A person who originally disliked classical music suddenly fell in love with Chopin after receiving a heart transplant. A quiet girl who never ate spicy food developed a love for rock and spicy food after a heart transplant. If the heart is just a pump, how could it carry memories? The only explanation is that the heart records the previous owner's life information in the form of an energy field. Third, it must be able to resonate with the external energy field. Does the heart meet this requirement? Of course. Dr. Hartman at the California Institute of Psychometry conducted numerous experiments demonstrating that when two people are close enough, their heart rates begin to synchronize, especially when one person is in a state of love, gratitude, or peace. Their heart field acts like a tuning fork, bringing the other person's heart field to a harmonious frequency. Your heart is naturally a resonator. Fourth, and most revolutionary, it must be able to perceive future information beyond linear time. Can the heart do that? The answer is yes, it's possible. Scientists designed an experiment where participants were randomly shown images on a computer screen. These images were divided into two categories: peaceful landscapes and violent, horrifying images. After connecting heart rate and skin conductance monitors to the participants, scientists discovered a startling fact: 4 to 5 seconds before the horrifying images appeared, the participants' hearts reacted in advance, their heart rates accelerating. Note that the images were played completely randomly. The brain couldn't predict what the next image would be, but the heart knew. This phenomenon is called precognition. Independent electromagnetic field, energy memory, resonance with the external environment, and future prediction. Which of these 4 characteristics should a mechanical pump possess? None of them, but the heart possesses them all. Therefore, there is only one conclusion. The heart is the misunderstood, sealed-off multidimensional sensor in our body. It's not a machine at all. It's a receiver of cosmic signals, a quantum telephone. No wonder the Buddha said, "When the mind arises, all phenomena arise. When the mind ceases, all phenomena cease." Do you think the mind he spoke of refers to your thoughts? He might be referring to this, the gate of all laws within our chests that can create and destroy all phenomena in this world. When I say the heart is a gateway to space-time, you might think I'm just using an analogy. No, what I'm saying is perhaps more realistic than you imagine. Modern quantum physics tells us that the essence of the universe may not be matter, but a vast, interconnected field of information. In this field, time doesn't flow linearly. The past, present, and future may coexist. This is the theory of non-locality. Furthermore, quantum entanglement proves that two particles, no matter how far apart, can instantly influence each other, as if time and space disappeared between them. What does this have to do with our hearts? It has a huge connection. The precognition phenomenon I mentioned earlier cannot be explained by classical Newtonian physics. How can an organ react to a random event that hasn't yet occurred? But what if we consider the heart as a quantum device? What if its energy field can somehow connect to that non-local cosmic information field? Then, it can perceive, upstream in the information flow, a future event that is about to manifest as reality. It's not predicting the future, it's reading a possibility that already exists in the quantum field. Your heart may indeed be undergoing a subtle form of time travel in ways we cannot comprehend. The electromagnetic field of your heart, with a radius exceeding 3 meters, is your personal quantum field. Every emotional fluctuation alters the frequency of this field. Your heart rate variability, HRV, this seemingly simple physiological indicator, actually reflects the harmony between your nervous system and your heart field. A higher HRV indicates a more harmonious and resilient heart field, making it easier to enter a state of intuitive sharpness and clear decision-making, a state of flow. This is not superstition, it's the real, dormant technology within your body. So, the question arises, given this miraculous, zero-point organ, this cosmic-level superpower, why do we still live like ordinary gamers? Why is our life filled with confusion, anxiety, and a sense of powerlessness? Because this organ of ours is sealed off. This sealing isn't some mythical magic curse. It's an extremely precise and efficient system engineering project that we ourselves have participated in completing. The first layer of sealing is the castration of education. From the first day of school, you're told that the heart is just a pump. This scientific common sense is like a steel stamp, deeply imprinted in your mind. You've been taught to think logically, to analyze with your brain, to believe in things you can see and touch. Anything beyond this scope is categorized as superstition or illusion. So you actively shut down your heart's perceptual function because this system tells you it's unscientific. The second layer of sealing is the kidnapping of emotions. Look at the world we live in. What is it selling to you? Fear, anxiety, anger, jealousy. The news tells you the world is dangerous. Advertisements tell you you're imperfect. And social media traps you in a stagnant cycle of comparison and communication. These low-frequency emotions are deadly poison to your mental field. When your heart is under prolonged fear and stress, its electromagnetic field shrinks from a harmonious, expanding donut shape, distorting into a chaotic jumble of code. A mental field in a state of energy collapse cannot connect with the universe. It struggles even to protect itself. The third layer of seal is the tyranny of the mind. We live in an age where the mind reigns supreme. We worship intelligence, knowledge, and logic. We are accustomed to using our brains to analyze, deconstruct, and judge everything. We no longer feel with our hearts, we only use our heads and brains to think. When your cerebral cortex operates like a tireless CPU, it consumes most of your life energy, leaving your heart with only a tiny amount to maintain basic pumping functions. Your heart, once a quantum radar, is downgraded by your own brain into a pump. Do you understand? What seals you away is not someone else, but a survival system you have built yourself. This system makes you live more safely in the three-dimensional world, but it also completely severs the bridge between you and your higher self, the high-frequency cosmic information field, and the database of your soul. When you start to try to live from your heart instead of your brain, I tell you, your entire destiny trajectory will take a dramatic turn that will leave you speechless. So how exactly do you do it? How do you open this door to your heart that you've closed with your own hands, and unseal the quantum field channels within your body? Don't be afraid. This doesn't require any complicated surgery or mysterious incantations. It's simpler than you think, but it requires 100% sincerity. Step 1. First, learn to enter your heart field frequency. Find a quiet place to sit down. Gently place your right hand or both hands on your chest, and take a deep breath. This isn't the kind of breathing done to complete a task, but truly bringing your consciousness into your breath. Inhale and feel the air entering your body. Exhale and feel your body relax. Then, focus all your attention on the area covered by your palm. Don't think about your heartbeat, but feel it. Feel the temperature there. Feel the subtle fluctuations. Feel the presence of energy flowing, not chest tightness. Next, mentally or softly aloud, evoke an emotion of gratitude. Gratitude for anything, such as the morning sunshine, the water you drank, or simply being alive. Then comes forgiveness. Forgive those who have hurt you. And most importantly, forgive yourself. Finally, there is love. Feel that unconditional, selfless love. When you truly immerse yourself in these 3 high-frequency emotions, your heart field will bloom instantly like a flower. At the same time, consciously cleanse your language and thoughts of those useless words, like cleaning up junk files on a computer. Throw phrases like, "I'm no good," "so annoying," and "so unlucky" out of your vocabulary. They are viruses that weaken your heart field. Step 2. Meditate on your heart's 0 point. When you feel calm, close your eyes and imagine a warm, golden light, like a small sun, slowly spreading outwards from the very center of your heart. It penetrates your body, illuminating the entire room, then expands further, enveloping the entire earth and merging into the universe. During this process, gently and repeatedly recite the phrase, "I allow myself to enter my primal source." This phrase acts like a key to sound, slowly awakening the primal emotional response pattern hidden in your DNA. Step 3. Synchronize with the cosmic heartbeat. Did you know that? Our Earth also has its own heartbeat, and the reference frequency of this heartbeat is called the Schumann resonance, which is about 7.83 Hz. This frequency is very close to the frequency generated by the brain during deep relaxation and meditation. You can find an audio clip of the Schumann resonance online. Put on headphones. Close your eyes and do nothing but listen. Your heart rate will gradually begin to synchronize with the pulse of the earth. This process is like reconnecting your personal computer to the huge server of the earth and restarting your innate spacetime synchronization module. Please remember these 3 steps. It is not a psychological comfort or a relaxation exercise. You are using an extremely ancient yet extremely scientific method to recalibrate and restart a forgotten multidimensional operating system in your body. When you truly activate this 0-point heart, what earth-shattering changes will occur in your world? First, your experience of time will be completely altered. You'll feel as if time has slowed down, not because clocks have slowed, but because your perceptual dimensions have been elevated. You will be able to more clearly perceive the different possible branches of the future and the potential consequences of each choice. You will no longer be a helpless drowning person being pushed along by the torrent of time, but a surfer. Second, your emotional self-healing ability will be activated. In the past, when faced with trauma, you would use your brain to analyze and search for reasons, only to sink deeper and deeper. Now, you only need to return to your heart, and many entanglements, pains, and traumas will automatically dissolve like ice cubes in your warm and harmonious inner field. It doesn't even need a reason. Then your intuition will explode, and you will. The answers to many questions will jump directly into your mind, rather than being derived through step-by-step thinking. This is a higher dimensional guidance, not 3-dimensional thinking. It's the language of the heart, direct, precise, and without judgment. Ultimately, and most incredibly, your law of attraction will be exponentially strengthened. The so-called law of attraction is essentially the law of energy resonance. You attract people and things of the same frequency. Your heart field is your most powerful energy broadcasting station. When your heart field becomes strong, harmonious, and clear, the universe will act like a precise search engine, delivering the reality you truly desire, resonating with your frequency directly to you. Your destiny will begin to be rewritten by your own hands. Therefore, let's summarize the lie we've debunked today. First, the ancient Sumerian version, using mythological language, has already pointed out that the true center of human awakening is not in the mind but in the heart. Second, modern quantum science and biological research are gradually confirming, from the sidelines, that the heart is far more than just a pump. It's a powerful energy resonator, a sensor of the future, and perhaps even a miniature space-time channel. Thirdly, your true power. The switch that can change your destiny and connect you to the wisdom of the universe is not found in any profound book, nor in the teachings of any master. It lies hidden in your heart, which you have long forgotten and misunderstood countless times. So, my friend, open your heart. The purpose of doing so is not to love someone, nor to become a sentimental, kind person. You open it to connect back to that true, infinite self, the source of all things. Remember, the heart is not a pump, it is a door. Once you learn how to hear the breath of God in your seemingly ordinary heartbeat, the entire universe will begin to operate again for you, like a servant who has long awaited your command. So, the last question is for you to answer. Are you ready to push open this door? Or would you rather continue to believe that safe, yet boring lie about pumps?